Today's subject is that some people claim that I saw the heaven or I've been in heaven. However, that in my opinion, those kind of things is a fake one. It's not the real one. I'm going to explain you why I believe that is a fake. According to Act 234. According to this, that for David did not ascend into heaven, and yet he said, the Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand. Now, who is David? The God, Jehovah God, loved David so much. But this verse said, David did not ascend into heaven. Period. If David did not go to heaven, how could somebody living here could go to heaven? The person who saw the heaven is better than David? That was my first question. Now, second thing is, when I read Bible, that when Jesus coming back, then judgment will follow. Then after judgment, heaven and hell will be appear at the time. That's what I understand. Now, Jesus didn't come back yet. Do you believe Jesus came back? So, if Jesus did not come back yet, then there is no real heaven and hell yet, because there is no judgment day yet. Because then, when you saw the heaven, then that is against the doctrine, what Bible says so. What I believe is, okay, there is somewhere that is unknown spiritual world or space there. They went over there, but not the heaven. That's mistaken. Now, third reason, Isaiah 65 verse 17. Then he said, see, I will create new heaven and new earth. Former thing, okay? Former things will not be remembered. Okay. This Isaiah 65 verse 17. Now, but some people, called the experience, the near-death experience, said, when I went to heaven, then, my father came. Okay, or my father came, meaning that I could recognize my father. Former things will not be remembered if there is a heaven. So this is contradictory each other. So therefore, somebody claimed that I saw heaven, question mark to me. Now, when I discuss this kind of thing with pastors, and the pastor say interesting thing. When pastor married, then the wife unfortunately died first. Then this pastor usually marry again with another woman. And also, if the spouse dead, then it is allowed you can marry to another person. So a pastor married to another woman. Now, the first wife did not know, he went to heaven and waiting for, his wife and his, husband coming back. And eventually, her husband and came back with another woman. And then, even though there is no marriage in heaven, however, that, could be there is jealousy. And if there is a jealousy in heaven there, because of like this, then heaven cannot be heaven anymore. So, but if former thing cannot be remembered, this solves the problem now, okay? A long time ago, when I attended church, my pastor, hand me a book to read, and the books is that experience went to heaven. And then I don't remember that everything that the places such and such far away places and all kinds of things. But the only one thing I remember now, every person fly over there, but there's one rule that is you cannot fly higher than throne of God. Could be that there is some kind of regulation in there. Then there is kind of big seminar, and then the author of that I see in the heaven, so I attend over there. When I attend, I seen few pastor that I personally know, because denomination is different, so they just attend as just a regular person. But the content of the seminar was just so. Then I read some article in the newspaper that this lady worked as a secretary of this pastor. Then this pastor have not read Bible at all, and the Bible on his desk, dust just cover so much, and then all he want was, okay, I want to go to guest speaker and witness this. I want to make more money. That is the heaven. And I am going to discuss about the near-death experience in the next time. Thank you so much for your watching.